What up, squad? What's poppin'? Is you ready for another reaction video? All right, so the next one, big up to Point and Shoot. This is coming from them, man, and I ain't gonna lie, this dude is funny and he's petty, and he cannot stand Adam, bro.
Nah.
Yo, he can't stand nobody on that channel.
Oh, so he's like Fantastic Hip Hop with Drake.
He get everybody on No Jumper he get on, bro. He got on everybody's helmet. But that being said, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Slap that red button. This next one is titled Adam22 Visited at Home by Feds.
Ooh.
All right, so let's check that out, see what he talk about, man.
Let's see.
All right, so in this video, I want to talk about the 16 of Nashua getting contacted by the FBI. I think this was Tuesday morning. The 16 posted this. He says, "The feds came knocking at my door today. We'll be filling y'all in on what happened to me at 4 p.m. on Wednesday on YouTube." And then shortly after this post, he posts a video talking into the camera saying this.
When they showed up, I was wearing a red Nike Tech. Not exactly the definition of fresh. I got a crazy update. I'm going to do the Good Diligent podcaster thing, and I'm going to save it for tomorrow at 4.
Bro, he said when they showed up, I was wearing a Nike Tech. Like he bout that, like that, bow, you know? That drill move.
4 p.m.
So the 16's trying to create hype for his next show. He's saying that he's going to be revealing what the feds told him and everything. So he's plugging his show. He's trying to get that hype. He's desperate for that hype. And so the next morning rolls around and Three Fingers Whack posts this on his Instagram. Talking about
call them Three Fingers Whack.
On Adam, they got him this morning, real shit. Oh, and Brick Baby might be in trouble. Do you think Adam is going to tell him what they want to do to bed?
And he's, you know, this is fucking stupid. Everyone knew that this was just the 16 trying to go viral. So he put Three Fingers Whack up to posting this in order to get it going viral, which it didn't. Everyone looked at this and said, this is obviously a play. And so Three Fingers Whack took it a step further and tried to double down on this.
Did he just demote him from 3 fingers to 2 fingers?
No, it's just 3.
I thought he said 2. I thought he said 2 fingers.
I heard.
Hold on, let's go.
Posting this in order to get it going viral, which it didn't. Everyone looked at this and said, this is obviously a play. And so Three Fingers Whack took it a step further and tried to double down on this lie. And so later on that day on the No Jumper News, Whack Three Fingers calls in and tells this idiotic lie story to Remo about how his attorney is trying to get the 16 out of custody. This is actually incredibly stupid. Watch this.
What's up, man? I just called my attorney, try to get him down there so Adam don't be doing no telling, bro.
Man, they saying Adam locked up all on the blogs. What's going on?
They came and got him this morning, bro. They doubled back. They came by and we tried to have him out.
Adam texts me every day, and I ain't heard from him today.
Listen, he should be free by 2:30.
It is really fascinating to me how Three Fingers Whack has turned himself into a source of laughter. He's a lol cow. No one respects him, and you're going to see in this.
Yo, man, if you know what a lol cow is, do you know what a lol cow is? Put that in the comment. Yo, you know what? I'm going to look up what the fuck a lol cow is.
A person or group of people laughed at for actions that they take despite not trying to be funny. They may try to take themselves seriously, but are often milked for laughs with or without their knowledge.
Oh, damn. Yo, this dude using these big words. You better stop using them big words, man. You better point and shoot the other direction from the dictionary.
Okay.
I do not know nothing. Actually, point me to a dictionary.
Stupid.
Man.
Next clip, Almighty Dodson sort of marks him out for being a lying buffoon. Look at this.
Today, and I ain't heard from him today.
Listen, he should be free by 2:30.
Why? Why 2:30 and why not 2 o'clock?
Oh, damn.
Well, no, he just said
damn.
2:30 at the latest. So I'm telling them, you know, shit. I'm telling them ASAP. I don't want bro sitting there.
So this was a failed attempt at getting a lie to go viral, and the 16 shamelessly admitted to this.
Second of all, I thought you were locked up, Adam. What's going on?
Nah, that was cap. Yeah, that was cap. But
So the 16 admits that that was just a fake publicity stunt to get hype around this next podcast, which featured these guys from Long Beach who call themselves the Viral Way Podcast.
What? Yo, that's bug. The fact that the fact that Whack would even get into this stuff, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he would even indulge in this type of behavior is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess it's smart financially, monetarily, But like when it come to these street games, bro, it's like, yo, whether you like, but I get it. Like he tries to switch in between the two. That's what people get upset because it's like, damn, yo.
Yeah.
You a gangster, but you internet. You gangster, but you internet. You gangster, but you internet. It's like, which one are you?
Gangster.
Now, I want to be clear. They are far from viral.
The Viral Way podcast, who, believe it or not, we were already planning on having them on.
So the 16 participates in a hoax to overhype this show only to feature this lame-ass podcast from Long Beach?
What?
These guys are boring as fuck. These guys were so fucking annoying, I turned it off. I was like, these guys fucking suck. And everyone in the Reddit hates them too and calls them hypocrites and calls them stupid goofies.
Yo,
Stupid
this
goofies.
dude can't stand No Jumper so bad. It looks for every which way to die.
Because they used to badmouth the 16 not that long ago.
Online with a random white BMX skateboarder, that's when I knew the culture was done.
So I'm thinking, why would the 16 be interested in these guys as on-camera talent to host the show? You know, this is Brick Baby's show. And to make matters worse, these are Brick Baby's enemies.
What?
They don't get along with Brick Baby.
What?
And here they are on Brick Baby's show as he sits in jail as the 16 sort of showcases them. This made me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you on that one, son.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But yo, this is business. Like I said, see, internet shit. You can't mix internet shit with gangster shit, you heard? Either you an internet dude or you a gangster. You can't mix the two because you already see how crazy it get. Mm-hmm. That's basically, yo, what Point and Shoot is proving right now. Mm-hmm. You can't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and be gangster in one moment in order to sell this product, but then all of a sudden you internet the next moment. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The two don't mix. You already know that, man. We already seen all the federal cases. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We already seen it. You can't play with it. You can't play with it. The internet is undefeated, bro. Gangsters are not.
Yep.
And I want to point out that these guys get no views. The Viral Way podcast gets no views. They get like 300 views. And this is something the 16 has made fun of other platforms for in the past, not getting any views.
Me be a star of any room I walk into. What are you talking about? Your podcast gets 300 views. And have people come up to me.
So I was like, why would he want the Viral podcast to have anything to do with No Jumper? And then I realized, oh yeah, it's because he wants to manipulate Crips.
What?
He wants these Crips to come on and agree with him. So he's got to get some Crips in that fucking building. And that's what I think's going on. And the
Hey. So, yo, stop forgetting that. If you're still involved in that life, wait before you get on the internet. If you're not involved in that life, get on the internet, tell your stories as long as it's not incriminating, as long as there's not no pending case or cold case that they looking at. Yo, just tell whatever story. But even then, you got to be careful because, you know, at the end of the day, man, it still can implicate you.
Yep.
You heard?
That's why I keep my mouth shut. No,
yeah, so unless you did that shit by yourself, unless you did whatever charge it is by yourself that they haven't caught you for yet, then don't go on the internet, bro. Because if you did something with somebody, bro, that shit coming out. I'm telling you right now, yo, for a couple of dollars, if they see you getting some more shine than they are, they definitely telling. Mm-hmm, they definitely telling.
Yep.
Bunch of crabs in a barrel, man.
Viral Way podcast is near the bottom. I mean, these guys are going absolutely nowhere. And so they really are looking for that opportunity to be a No Jumper Crip. And so it's a glaze-a-thon. And so they're agreeing with the 16. They're agreeing with the narrative that he has no responsibility in getting people to incriminate themselves.
As far as guests that come on and willingly tell on themselves, that's 100% on them.
Okay.
I don't blame platforms for dumbasses coming on the internet where you know the police are watching.
Okay, I'm getting so sick of this narrative that people say, oh, it's not the platform's fault. It's the person that self-snitches on the platform. It's their fault. And technically, it's true. It is ultimately the person's fault who self-snitches and answers the question. But the interviewer also has a responsibility to ask ethical questions that aren't.
So, yo, at the end of the day, I don't care what the interviewer does, man. If you from the street, you know not to talk about the street, man. Yo, it is not to be told, bro. Mm-hmm. That is, yo, whatever you do on the street, man, you supposed to keep that to yourself, and you should know better. It's like what I just said in the earlier segment, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame the interviewer because if you can't take the heat from some YouTuber, how you gonna take the heat from the feds, man? How you gonna take the heat for that? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you did. So if you can't keep your mouth shut for that, then how you going to keep your mouth shut for anything else? That right there is just, exposing motherfuckers for who they are.
100.
Aren't going to like deliberately incriminate someone for the sake of views. I would agree that a guest on a podcast, if they make a slip of the tongue or if they just talk too much and incriminate themselves, yeah, that's their fault. But if they're being interrogated and coerced into answering questions about specific crimes, that's where the interviewer has a responsibility not to do that.
I saw this video that alleged that it was you involved in this crazy ass shootout. What was that situation?
So you see that right there? That's the way a real motherfucker will handle it. You keep your mouth shut. You don't say nothing. You say nothing. You look at him stupid. Like, what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Adam gonna do what he gonna do to get a viral moment. We all know this, bro. And if you watch this shit and you've been watching this, and before you even get on the platform, you should know this, man. Mm-hmm. You should do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, is Adam a clown? Yeah, he a clown, but I don't care about that, bro. You more of a clown that you gonna let this clown interrogate you into saying something that you know you shouldn't say in front of nobody.
Exactly. Oh,
come on now.
Gosh.
Come on now.
Thank you.
Maybe it might not have been you. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
See? Thank you.
I don't think it was me.
Okay. But that wasn't related to any of the cases that you caught? Well played. Okay. So
people are using that clip as an example of what you should do if the 16 is asking you police questions. You simply just don't answer. And people say, look, problem solved. Just don't answer the questions. But the problem with that is the 16 sometimes brings people on just to talk about gang politics. And so if there's nothing else for them to talk about, if they don't have anything else going on, the 16 sort of gets upset. He starts getting mad.
I love that you've got this fucking weird ass demeanor for this podcast, though. This is gonna be interesting. Right before I sat down, you're like, don't ask me about any street shit. The thing that you brought up was like a past affiliate of yours, sort of ran his mouth about you in a recent interview. You don't want to clap back at him?
My mama always taught me the best reaction is no reaction.
That doesn't seem like it's really been much of a thing in the drill community. A lot of reactions.
That's the drill.
So I'm not saying that it's not ultimately the fault of the person answering the questions and incriminating them. I'm not saying that it's not ultimately their fault. What I'm saying is that this cuck is predatory in his line of questioning. Sometimes he brings people in just to talk about gang shit. That's all he's interested in. And he's even said in the past that if you're not interested in talking about this gangster shit, then you can get the fuck out. Listen to this.
Right. That's insane. If I had actually took him at his word right there, I would have probably just said like, all right, you could just drive back to Vegas and not do this.
And I also wanted to point out that the 16 doesn't just ask a question and then if the person becomes uncomfortable, they quickly move on. The 16 just keeps hammering that question, and that's disrespectful. And it's coercive, too, in my opinion, because you're sort of saying that you're going to penalize them by not, fucking with them or sending them home or whatever if they don't answer your line of questioning. This is very coercive.
That's what I'm saying. You got to hop in the Kia with mad pipes, go take care of what you're going to take care of, and then you leave the Kia wherever
take
you
care
feel
of what?
like
We
leaving
don't do none of that.
Oh, for real? You need to get the f out of here.
Yeah, no.
Real ones only at this table. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
And so the top comment for this interview is, who watching this after he just got booked? What? So he got booked, and maybe he got booked for this interview. Who knows? It makes you wonder, though, because the 16 was saying some very interesting things in this interview that I want to actually show you. Watch this.
The cops ask me about y'all all the time. I don't tell them nothing.
What was this?
I had the Chicago PD on my line earlier asking me if I could get some information about you guys behind the scenes.
Yeah, okay.
They're
Start
like,
the guy.
Please report back to us.
Hey, give me the Glock right now.
We have a whole arrangement.
No, hell no.
I've been going back. I've been giving them all kinds of info.
No. We not doing that.
I might be trolling you.
No, why?
I got the whole building wired, you know?
Oh, shit. Hey, who the did your tattoos?
All those
Stupid. Of course, a whole building wired, bro. Y'all doing an interview. There's cameras everywhere. Like, number one, you should know there's cameras there. So, yo, that shit wasn't even funny on his face.
That's what we were talking about off camera? Yeah, that's all on camera.
No, he
talking
about all them hats. I don't have no hats.
So the 16 says that he is talking to Chicago PD about his guests. That's pretty crazy. And he says the place is wired. What is going on? This was like 6 months ago. That's really crazy. No wonder everyone's been going to jail lately. I want to play you a clip from 4 Extra's hood vlog that he got arrested for shortly thereafter, and listen to what the 16 says in this vlog.
If you're like me, you might be wondering, where are the cops in all this? I don't know. But we've been dominating this block for like 45 minutes right now, and I ain't seen a goddamn cop car roll by. So apparently, they got a little hood permit going. Ain't nobody saying
shit. So the 16 obviously has a little bit of a cop fetish going on here. What a fucking weirdo. Okay, so let's actually get down to what we came here for, which is the feds. I want to hear what the feds had to say.
While I'm in my house, I'm playing poker on my computer. A guy comes to my front door, and I didn't actually even know, but my girl was communicating with him through the box in the front of our house with the camera. She texts me. She says, a dude is here from the FBI, and basically he's trying to serve you with a subpoena. And so she told him, like a ride or die would. She told him, Adam's not here, and he's off at work or whatever. I forget what she told him. And so,
wow, so the 16 is lying again. This is insane. So he's saying that his wife committed obstruction of justice. Is that obstruction of justice? If Lena the Plug lied to the FBI while relaying messages to the person they're looking for, isn't that obstruction of justice? What is going on? So I just want to say that that story that the 16 gave was bullshit. Now, I do believe that she may have lied to the FBI and said, oh, I think he may have gone to work.
Yo, that'd be crazy, though, because you snitching on your shorty. Right there in front of everybody, you really gonna snitch on your shorty?
I know. He's
like, for real.
He's mad about the whole the video she did. He swears he was okay with. This is his revenge.
Like, yo, for real, you really snitching on your shorty like that? I don't know, man. That sound crazy to me. That kind of sound like, bro, a lot of this is internet shit. A lot of this gotta be internet shit. There's no way, bro. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't.
I don't think he's home, but she certainly wasn't relaying messages throughout the entire thing. That's not what happened. The FBI came to the door. She said, no, he's not home. Sorry. And then they left a message and left. And then she told the 16 what they said after the fact. And so what a cheap lie to make this story more interesting.
You know, forced to hand over a crazy amount of information, because that was kind of lingering around in my head. Is like, God, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass if they want to confiscate all the computers and everything in here. We're going to have to, like, what, buy a bunch of computers to use.
Where's the furnace? Start the furnace up, guys.
I don't know. I was considering that. I have not destroyed any information for the record. But this is the thing.
The 16 hasn't destroyed any information, like, even though they delete the security cam footage every day, according to Three Fingers Wow.
What the feds are probably going to say to him, yo, we want to see your security, we want to see your surveillance footage.
It ain't going to matter. There ain't nothing there anyway. That shit get erased every day.
Wow, so No Jumper deletes their security footage every single fucking day. That's very telling. What could be going on that they want to hide? And what's even crazier is that Three Fingers Whack is saying this on the show.
No,
and so I finally want to get to this clip where the 16 explains what the feds actually wanted from him.
But the one thing that the feds wanted.
Nah, you violating Nano.
This whole time, like, why does he keep calling him that? Like,
I wonder if it's that.
Yes.
Oh, that's foul. Show your boy. Now I know why you don't show your face, son. Now I know why you don't show your face. I wouldn't either, man, because you be talking hella. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You talk hella crazy, man.
I'm here for it.
You talk hella crazy. And that's exactly why we reacted to this shit. Because you talking hella crazy.
Was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Loose Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death.
What? So the 16 thought that this was going to set the internet ablaze, that the feds are interested in Nipsey Hussle's murder and Big U's possible connection?
The FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be.
Okay, so that was the 16's big announcement, is that the feds are interested in Big U's connection to Nipsey's murder, which we've already, I mean, I just can't understand how he thought that this was going to go viral. This piece of information, everyone already knows about this. Big U's initial hearing is on the anniversary of Nipsey's death. They're doing this on purpose. This whole indictment is probably over Nipsey's death. And speaking of indictments, it looks like the indictment actually dropped, and Loose Cannon was named in the indictment, and he actually got his age doxed. He's 42.
What?
He's actually 42, so he was lying about his age.
Birth certificate with you.
Dang, he's 42. I thought he was younger than that. I thought he was a lot younger than that. So, hey, whatever.
I ain't going for the 32.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I ain't going for the 32.
You do look like a sort of weathered 32.
No, listen. I know, but you have to understand this, right? When you have money, a 2-year-old
I thought he was
would be a
talking
big
about
bro to a nigga that's 35.
A 2-year-old. That's a very funny concept.
What's up, big bro?
Hey, big bro.
No, it's true in the hood.
So that's pretty cool, and I'm going to have more Loose Cannon stuff coming to Patreon very soon. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see.
All right, man. Yo, shout out to Point and Shoot, man. He get real petty. He get real crazy with it.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. He reckless with his mouth, but hey, that's what he do, and that's exactly why we reacting to this, man.
Exactly. I'm here for it. Like I said.
We definitely here for it. We like the sarcasm. Yo, we like the way you going. Yo, you going crazy. Boy, you going crazy, man. Keep going crazy. We're going to keep reacting, man. We appreciate the videos you do. You definitely do a good job doing these videos, man. I ain't going to lie, bro. It seems like you do a lot of research and, you type a whole script up. You know what I'm saying? Unless if you that fluent, bro, you definitely need your own show, bro. Like your own show, bro. You need to like get on it. Stop playing games. Stop playing games. If you that fluent, if you just talking like that. But I believe it's scripted. But that being said, man, what did you think?
I liked it. This guy was like so entertaining. I needed a good laugh.
Yeah,
I needed this laugh after my long day today.
Yeah. So, hey, man, Point and Shoot, shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Till next time, don't forget to comment, subscribe, thumbs up, slap that red button.